I've had a lot of moments of late where I've sat down to record the audio and I found myself with very little energy to really get passionate about something and really put a lot of energy I was trying to not use that word again into my audios, and I'm not sure why, because in no way, shape or form have I began to feel like I've reaching any sort of plateau or burnout or just anything with regards to my training or even making these videos. I'm still enjoying it. It's very much a part of my life now, and it doesn't really tax me. And I do find myself on a consistent basis now thinking throughout the day about topics in which I want to talk about. And I've even begun a new practice of taking notes, whether it be voice notes or just on pen and paper or on a whiteboard or whatever, of ideas and things that I want to talk about. However, strangely, since doing that, whilst I've grown a stack of things that I want to talk about, I find myself struggling to find the emotion inside me to get me to talk about those things, because they're all things that I think about. I guess you could say I think about a fair bit. They kind of mean a lot to me, and in many ways I want to do them justice. I want to do them well. So the idea of just talking about them for talking about them's sake doesn't really appeal to me. And it's strange. I don't really know how to explain it. Because something else that's been on my mind recently is like the Muhammad Ali quote of "Don't count the days, make the days count." And that's a strange one to me, because it's something that I agree with and I don't. And from time to time, like that kind of quote can like seep into my thought process and actually take some energy away from me. Because whilst I agree with the concept of don't count the days, make the days count, I'm somebody who is quite simply counting the days. And counting the days is the main priority for me. Don't get it twisted. I attempt to make every single day count, and I attempt to work to the highest capacity I can on a daily basis. However, I also accept with the endeavor that I've embarked on, it's unrealistic to expect that of myself every day. It's unrealistic to expect me to be hitting PRs every day or fucking working up to maximum lifts every day, so on and so forth. It just wouldn't be a wise thing to do. It would be something that would almost certainly result in burnout. So when I've come to these audios and felt a little bit of, I haven't even lacked motivation. In no way have I lacked motivation to do them. The only way I can explain it is I've lacked emotional stimulus in order to really get into something. Like anybody who's watched a fair few of my videos will know, like there's a big difference between days like this and days when like I'm going on about something and I'm charged. Something's got me charged. Something's got me, the energies inside me moving at a frantic pace, and I would just go. And it's really fucking frustrating when I can't tap into that. But at the same time, I guess in many ways I need to take the same philosophy that I take with my training with these audios. And I've been practicing that. The last couple of videos, I was very conscious about the fact that I felt this way and didn't force any dialogue and just allowed whatever to come out. And once I hit a wall, just, okay, you're done now. And that resulted in a 4-minute and 2-minute video, which isn't something I ever thought I would do much of. So in many ways, a new mental practice of mine is most certainly going to be coming to these audios free of any expectation, free myself of any sort of expectation, any sort of, I wouldn't even say pressure, because I don't feel pressure with them, and just be open to just speak my mind, essentially. And some days that will be from a place of emotional energies moving fast paced, and some days they'll be moving slow, pretty stable, and that's all right. And along with that, thinking about it, as I think about it now, it will also make sense to, for certain topics that don't necessarily require too much energy and emotion, I will decide, I will choose to discuss said topic on said day, because I don't see there being anything wrong with that, besides potentially getting to the time and feeling like, oh, I don't really feel like talking about it. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I experienced that the other day with a video where I planned to talk about something, but then something happened that made me want to talk about something else, and that's all right. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure this out, and we'll find a nice rhythm. We'll find a nice rhythm. We'll ebb and flow through the days of the steady waves, and we'll enjoy the storms, because I love the storms. I love the storms on these audios. They're my favorite. That's where I'm in my element. So again, if you made it this far, I appreciate you, and I shall see you tomorrow.